Started very, very poor, I'd say. When you come to places like this, you can't start the way we did. Giving up two early goals. Second half, possessed the game really well, I thought, against a good team, but probably didn't create enough clear-cut chances, which has been the same probably last few weeks, to be honest. So need to get back on the training field and right our wrongs.
Hi Sam, thanks for the time. Press conferences like this aren't any more fun for us than it is for you. It seemed like there were moments where the build-up play was better, especially in the second half. But there's been plenty of times throughout the season where just the link-up play and passing just the sharpness hasn't been there. What do you think is contributing to that? What can you guys do to make that better going forward?
Like I said, we just need to get back on the training pitch. No, I actually really agree with what you said. We build out so well, and then sometimes we get in the final third. I think we either rush or we're looking for somebody else to sort of, take the bull by the horns and shoot and get the goal. Whereas, as one of the front players, we need to just be a bit more, I wouldn't say selfish, but a little bit more like, I'll be the one that does it and, take the shot, whether it comes out of nothing. I think the onus is on, the forward players. Like you said, when it gets to the final third, I think sometimes it slows down a bit when the build-out's been so fast, and I think we just need to go and be more positive and direct. So, no, I agree with you 100% there, Matt.
Hey, Sam, thanks for the time. So kind of building off of Matt's question, we saw the big switch played a lot tonight, and it seemed to obviously open up space and help change the point of attack. Especially when a team like St. Louis is pressing like that to find that space. I guess when the switch happens, are you looking for a quick breakout or more patience? And has that been a big point of emphasis in the last couple weeks?
Well, I think it depends. I think if it's been a long period of time since we've had the ball, when you play against good teams, sometimes they have a bit of possession. I think when you first win it back, you need to make the decision, as a team or a player individually, when to go or when to sort of keep it. I think it's down to the player who it gets out to. But yeah, definitely, it's something that I think we need to get better at, is knowing when to go and when not to. And to be honest, the coach has told us when to go and when not to. I think we maybe just need to, take it, as he says, a bit more. Not saying we don't listen to him, because 100% we do. It's just in terms of when he tells us to go, we need to just, simple as that, we need to go at pace. Just try and disrupt back fours. Regardless if you get past your player, you're at least putting them under pressure, running at them and stuff. So I think it's just about being more direct and choosing the right time. Because you see other teams do it when they break out, they choose the right time. When they choose it well, they get goals. So I think it's something we need to, get better at. I think we just need to get better at knowing when to do it.
Back to Matt. Sam, I'm not sure if you saw, but Portland lost to Minnesota 4-1 tonight. You've got 2 home games coming up this week. You've played in the 4th of July games and know the atmosphere and the crowd that you can have. And I have to imagine a lot of longtime fans are going to be at the Saturday game against FC Dallas for Drew Moore getting inducted in the Gallery of Honor. How much of this is an opportunity, 2 home games in a week, but just given the atmosphere and the crowd that that's going to be there?
Yeah, I think, we owe it to the fans especially. It's been, although, as players, when you're not winning, you feel beaten, you feel down, obviously, right after the game. But, we need to remember that the fans are feeling the same thing as us. So, it's an opportunity to put things right, get them back on our side and sort of get them back being right behind us at the games. And when you touched on Drew Moore, it's going to be a good occasion to sort of give him, the credit he deserves. because he was a great player for this club, and he still is. He's around every day. Really nice guy, and yeah, it'll be good to sort of give him a nice moment for him and his family.
Back to Brendan.
Sam, obviously, you've played in new stadiums, new atmospheres, but I guess how was tonight maybe different than any other new MLS venue you've played in, or I guess what did you make of the crowd? How, especially frankly after they went 2-0 up, how hard was it to communicate and whatnot?
I thought the crowd was good, to be fair. They're supporting their numbers, they're constantly singing and stuff, but as players, I think we I wouldn't say we waited for them to score, but once they scored, we started playing a little bit, and the crowd was louder at that point, and it's like that sort of gave us that kick. But we need to do that from the start. When you're playing against, teams with big crowds and stuff, it's our job to try and upset them. And I do think at times in the second half we had the crowd worried a little bit, but they support in numbers. They're a very good team, to be fair. They have good players going forward and stuff. They're quite solid at the back. So atmosphere was good, but we need to, as a team, when you're travelling away, you need to disrupt that atmosphere. Get them try and get them to turn on their team. Don't think we've done that enough, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's something we need to get better at in away games.